even if we judge, make an educated guess. And in the same video only, I'll be giving you some questions for practice as well. There are just two primary sources for information on the bar, his works, and you want to score 15 out of 15 in PTE Reading Fill in the Blank. Hello everyone, I'm Sonam Sandhu from PTE Made Easy. And in this session, we are going to focus on 2023 frequently asked PTE Reading Fill in the Blanks. These are the questions which have come up in 2023 PTE exams. And I would like you to go through all these questions thoroughly with me. And in the same video only, I'll be giving you some questions for practice as well. And in the comment section, I'll be answering it. Okay. So please watch the video until the end if you want to score 15 out of 15 in PTE Reading Fill in the Blanks. There are two types of fill in the blanks. When it comes to PTE Reading and Writing Fill in the Blanks, most important ones. And I'm going to come up with another video related to PTE Reading and Writing drop down blanks, the blanks which we get for reading and writing module. But in this video, we are focusing on PTE Reading Fill in the Blanks, which are the questions which have recently come up in the exam. So let's start with the first question here. And the question here is, for all his fame and celebration, William Shakespeare remains a dash figure with regards to personal history. So now, without even proceeding to this, okay, we should actually consider something else. We should know what is the approach to questions like such. So the first step is to read one question at a time. Okay. The first step is to read one question at a time. And then the second step is to think of the word form. Okay. So first of all, read the first sentence, then think of the word form. What word form is going to come in the first one? So if we look at it, we'll get to know that remains a dash figure. As in some adjective is going to come here because figure is what? Figure is a noun. So some adjective. After deciding the word form, we are going to look for the most relevant option among the list. So we have a list of around 8 to 9 words. We'll find the most suitable option. So here the most suitable option will be, for all his fame and celebration, William Shakespeare remains a dash figure with regards to personal history. So, what figure? Famous figure. Okay, adjective. So, famous is an adjective. Again, authentic figure. We are not going to use authentic with figure. Mysterious figure. Yes, it can be used. But for that, we need to look further. We'll get to know. Okay. There are just two primary dash for information on the part. So, वो clearly कह रहे हैं कि only two sources of information. So, that means mysterious figure. Mysterious figure. So, adjective is mysterious here. So, the answer here is mysterious. So, the first one is mysterious. Okay. This is the way we have to do questions like such. Now coming to the second part, there are just two primary dash for information. Clearly, even if we judge, make an educated guess. Two primary sources for information. Now what primary is an adjective? In the blank, some noun and sources is a noun. Got it? So we have to do question like such. Fill in the blanks can be easy and tricky. It's just about following the right strategy. I always say PT आसान है. You simply need to follow the right strategy as well as the right person. So follow the same. Okay. Now there are just two primary sources for information on the bar. His works and various legal and dash documents. So documents is a noun. What will we get here? We need to find some adjective here and dash documents. So what kind of documents? So various legal documents and authentic documents. Yes, we can get places. No. Church documents. Yes, ho sakta hai. It can be church document. Similarities, gaps or mysterious. So what will we get here? It will be church documents, because the church documents, if you read the further sentence, church documents that have survived from Elizabethan times. So clearly what are they talking about? They are saying there are just two primary sources for information on the bar: his work and various legal and church documents that have survived from the Elizabethan time. So, Elizabethan time, say some church documents, not the authentic ones, some church documents. So, church documents will be the correct answer here. So, here we got a noun. Okay, church documents. So, they have used the whole phrase church documents as a noun. Okay, last, naturally, there are many dash in this body of information. There are many. So now we know are many, that means the answer will be something plural. There are many dash in this body of information, which tells us little about Shakespeare, the man. So there are some gaps. That's why they are telling us little about Shakespeare. So the answer will be gaps here, not similarities. For those who think that similarities will be the answer, it can be, considering that similarities is also a plural form. But if you read the full sentence, you'll get to know. So now try to understand one thing. Whenever we are doing PTE reading fill in the blanks, we simply need to focus on this particular approach. And that approach is of read the first sentence carefully. Think of the word form. Okay. Second point. Third, fill the blank with the suitable word form or with the suitable option from the options given below. And last but not the least, match the meaning after filling in the blank with the suitable option. So you have already filled in the blank with the suitable option. Now try to match the meaning so that you get to know whether the answer is correct or not. Okay, so we have to do it like such. Coming to the second one, genetically modified foods provide no direct benefit to consumers. Okay, no direct benefit to consumers. The food is not dash better or cheaper. The food is not dash better or cheaper. What is it? It is not noticeably better or cheaper. So the answer will be noticeably. Why noticeably? Better. They have already used better is an adjective. So we use adverb to add something to the verb or to add something to an adjective as well. Here, the word noticeably is adding something to the adjective better. So here what do we get? Adverb, and that is noticeably. Okay, noticeably better or cheaper. The greater benefit, comma, dash argue is that genetic engineering will play a crucial role in feeding the world's burgeoning population. So it will play a crucial role in feeding the population. The greater benefit dash argue is that. Now, there are two things here. We would the greater benefit in the blank, there will be some noun only. Okay, for sure. The greater benefit dash argue. Who's arguing? Some person is arguing. So noun would come here. Now, after looking at the noun, we need to see which all nouns are here. So critics is a noun and proponents is a noun. But critics are the ones who are criticizing something. Proponents are the ones who are supporting something. So the greater benefit proponents argue is that genetic engineering will play a crucial role in feeding the world. So it is a positive thing. That's why we have proponents here. Proponents is what? It is proponents means supporter. Supporter. So the noun proponents will come. Next one. Opponents disagree. Dash that the world already grows more food. Opponents disagree. Dash that. What that? Here we'll get some verb only. Opponents disagree. Dash that the world. ठीक है? Verb. What verb will we have here? Asserting. We have only one verb here. Asserting that the world. Okay? Consume cannot come. Opponents disagree. Consume that the world already knows no. Asserting means giving your opinion, telling something, explaining, okay, asserting that the world already grows more food per person than ever before, more even than we can consume, can will get verb first form. So more even than we can acquire or consume. When they are talking about food, so we'll definitely think of the word consume, not acquire. That's why we have got consume here. So simply focus on four things. Read the first sentence. Okay. Read first sentence. Think of the word form. Think of the word form. The third one is fill in the blank with the choose the suitable option. Choose suitable option. And the fourth one, but not the last one, it is match the meaning. When you match the meaning, then only you get to know the exact answer. Then only you become sure of the answer you have already put in the blank. Okay. So match the meaning. Coming to question number 3. Now we are going to practice 3 questions here, and I would like you to do the fourth one and fifth one yourself. So before we proceed to the third one, I would like you to take the screenshot, try doing these 2 questions yourself, or you can simply pause the video for 2 to 3 minutes and you can do question number 4 and 5. I'll put the answers in the pinned comment for sure so that you get to know these are the correct answers. Okay. Now, in the last year of wheat boom, Bennett had become increasingly is an adverb, ly, increasingly dash, increasingly what? Adjective, at how the government seemed to be encouraging and dash this. So we have Bennett had become increasingly dash at how the government seemed to be encouraging. Okay, so let us find the suitable adjective for increasing. In the last years of the wheat boom, Bennett had become increasingly dash. We need adjective, increasingly popular, okay, increasingly offensive, increasingly misleading, increasingly thundered, increasingly frustrated. Okay, so increasingly frustrated can definitely come here. Why frustrated we'll get to know in the second one. For that, let us go through the second one. Until now, we can focus on popular and frustrated. Okay, at how the government seemed to be encouraging and dash farming bing. Now we have an here. That means some word with the vowel sound is going to come here. Okay. So and dash farming binge. Binge means participating in an activity rigorously for long time. Okay, that is binge. So exploitative farming binge. Something government seem to be encouraging an exploitative farming binge. So they were unnecessarily exploiting the land. Exploitative farming binge. Okay. He went. So what would be the answers? Increasingly frustrated. Why? At how the government seemed to be encouraging and exploitative. That is exploiting the land. Then coming to the next one. Okay. This you already got to know, frustrated. Next, he went directly after the Department of Agriculture for dash people. So what happened? He went after this. He was frustrated because of the exploitative farming binge. He went directly after the Department of Agriculture for Misleading people. Okay. So the answer will be clearly for misleading. Verb will come here. For misleading people. Farmers on the Great Plains were working against nature. He dash in speeches. So what did he say? He said, what did he say? He said farmers on the Great Plains were working against nature. He thundered in speeches. He thundered in speeches. He was very angry. So here we'll use the word he thundered in speeches. We cannot use any other word here because we have already used the words above. So the answer here will be thundered. Okay. You simply have to follow the same strategy for solving PTE reading fill in the blanks. And guys, try to understand these questions have come up in 2023 PTE exam. If you want to score well in your PTE reading exam, you should practice as many questions as possible of the PTE reading fill in the blanks and even more questions of PTE reading and writing drop down fill in the blanks. So that's all for this video. I'll see you again in the next video of mine. Until then, bye bye and thank you very much for joining.